We have the Great Crossing Warhawks, head coach Steve Page, student athletes Malachi Marino, Vince Dawson, and Gage Richardson. Coach, comments, please.
Obviously a heck of a basketball game. It felt like a couple times when we cut a 50-44, had a three in the air, cut it to three, and then down five. Travis comes up with that loose ball. Was a huge play, but seemed like every loose ball they got, give them all the credit in the world. I mean, shoot, you got what, 3 D1 seniors over there, so and obviously Travis is going to Kentucky for a reason. He's a heck of a basketball player, but overall we're okay with, he scored 24 on 19 shots. We can live with that. But offensively was probably our downfall. 5 of 20 on three. Sometimes we get in that scenario where we shoot too many threes, and I thought the kids a little bit took some maybe where we should have attacked, but again, they've been making them, so they trust in themselves. We talked about and we ran the first play there at the start of the second half to get it to Malachi, but talked about getting it inside a little bit more, but obviously we had a heck of a season. Proud of not only these 3 guys, but everybody that was part of our run. And I don't know what else to say.
Questions, just raise your hand and we'll come to you.
You talked about his numbers, 24 points, 19 shots, but how much was his ability to handle and stick and move, so to speak, and dribble around? Were you worried about compared to his ability to shoot?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, second half, particularly fourth quarter, we laughed on the bench. They looked like Curly Neal, but dribbling around. But they slowed it down there in the fourth quarter. So the first half it was really shoot. I think he scored 11 on 13 shots in the first half. So we obviously sent him to the line a couple times to get him up to 24 points. So they kind of took the air out of the ball, make us come back, and when they missed the free throws, we couldn't take advantage of it on the other end.
Right here in the corner.
Coach, you've been in games where you've gotten down and you've been able to come back this year. What was different about today?
You just didn't make shots. I mean, we couldn't get the timely stops, couldn't get the timely loose balls. And we just couldn't, win. Like I felt like that shot at 50-47 that Janias took, a little short. He makes that. That's huge momentum in our favor. But I think when sometimes when you get all the way down to the end, we went a little bit out of character, towards the end of the game, and and give them all the credit in the world, because they obviously wanted to keep the ball out of the keep the ball out of the paint, keep the ball from us throwing the ball to Malachi. So and play the big difference is Travis Perry didn't play for those other teams.
Back, in the very back.
Coach, what was your message to the team in the huddle throughout the second half when it seemed like Lyon County's defense was greater than their offense as a threat to you all, to chipping away at their lead?
Yeah, we wanted to. We talked to them a lot about getting the ball inside, whether it's on the dribble or otherwise. And we had back-to-back possessions where we tried to get it in there. And Travis came off the top and made a steal, and then Shoulders did the same thing. So I think our kids got a little bit tentative after that point to throw it in there, because we just started over, a couple of times in a row with great individual plays, by 2 kids. So, but we talked about getting the ball inside.
Right here.
For the players, I know you guys are disappointed, but this is your first time here. Lyon County's been here 3 times. I mean, how determined are you? You've got a bunch of juniors. What did you learn from this experience?
I think we learned that if we play the right way, that we can pull out any win we need. But I think this year we proved that the older we get and the more experience you have, it plays a factor in the game. So, but we have the experience now, so we'll just have to wait to see, until next year.
Yeah, picking up on what he said, they're a very good, experienced group of kids. they have 3 D1 starters, so hats off to them guys. They came out, executed their game plan like seniors would, took the game serious, so hats off to them.
Yeah, they hit a lot of shots tonight. I don't know.
Final questions? Right here in the front.
Malachi, if you could kind of talk about your development this season, where you felt you improved the most.
I think I just improved my physicality a little bit. You know, last year I was letting smaller people push me around, and this year my main focus was just to not let that happen again. So that's probably my biggest improvement this year. But yeah, that's all I got.
Final question from the media, right here.
Hey, Coach, you went one loss up until now. What has this season meant to you? Because this has been a great season.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I told the kids in the locker room is, you know, I said, I know you're going to in the short term, but you can't let, you know, one game define what we've done this season because, you know, after, you know, we're a 5th-year program, you know, we've won close to 100 games in the last 3 years, which is phenomenal, and obviously 36 this year, and the schedule we played, and actually we're probably playing a tougher schedule next year and what I've, you know, what we kind of have set up to this point. So as a coach, it just means a lot that, you know, these kids bought into what we were asking them to do day in and day out, you know, continue to work, and, you know, I just feel horrible that I wasn't able to help them get over the line today.
Any final? Coach, congratulations to you and the Great Crossville Warhawks on a great season. Thanks, guys.